Parkersburg City Council denied a business license appeal in a 4-2 vote during a hearing today. Business owner Ari Gold filed an appeal after his application for a business license was denied. Gold argued he filled out all of the necessary information, paid his business taxes, and paid the necessary fee, so therefore he should have his license. The defense argued Gold did not file out the necessary paperwork that was needed to get his business license, which is why the application was denied. The council voted and denied Gold's appeal 4-2. Council President Andrew Borkowski says Gold's appeal was denied because the issue with his application are easy to fix.
So the reason for the denial is based on the letter sent outlining factors for the denial that can easily be remedied. So if Mr. Gold wants to obtain the business license, he can very easily remedy those items outlined to obtain his business license.
Gold will be able to reapply for his business license with the essential information that was mentioned during the hearing. For more information about the hearing, you can head over to WTAP.com.